the whole time. Oh God. Hello. Hello. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? So I was looking at the chat and I saw what Flim said. Flim said, imagine setting an event and then being late to it. I was like, wait, I'm here. And I was like, wait a minute, you gotta you gotta press the go live button. I've been here the whole time. I've been here since exactly 10:59. But when you schedule a live, it's different from when you do it regular. Like when I do it regularly, all I gotta do so I stream through OBS. So when I stream regularly, all I got to do is press start streaming, and then it'll automatically start the stream on YouTube. But when you schedule it, I forgot you got to start streaming on OBS and you got to press go live on YouTube. But I've been here the whole time talking to myself. I've been here the whole time talking to myself. I spent like 5 minutes adjusting the mic, but I was here the whole time. It's just that yeah, it's scheduling it is different. You got to press the go live button on YouTube before you go live. But otherwise, I would just because I started the stream, but I didn't press the go live button. I don't know why it's like that though. Because when I stream any other time, all I got to do is start streaming in OBS and it's good to go. But hopefully I remember that. And you know what's funny? I think the same shit happened last time too. I forgot you got to press the go live button. I was sitting here just talking too. I was going in. I was on 4chan. I was on 4chan reading like an incel thread or something, and I was just running my mouth. But I gotta get something to drink though. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Yeah, like my tie. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chad Marker. There we go. I don't want to have a heart attack, so I diluted the energy drink with water. Welcome. Stop the cap, dude. I was here the whole time. I was here the whole time. I was right here. That's why I looked so settled in because I was on R9K the whole time. I was almost late. I was almost gonna be late because I was doing something. Uh, I was doing something. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start the stream even though I'm not ready. I didn't want to be late this time. Yay! Hey! Hey! Congratulations. Shit, nigga, is over for you. Never. Never. You know what? I feel I know a lot of people dread turning 30, but I feel fantastic, you know, and I was talking to my mom about it earlier. And when I look back at my 20s, you know, obviously I didn't do everything I wanted to do, but I think that the most valuable thing that I got out of my 20s was finding happiness, you know, learning to love myself, learning to really appreciate my life and my existence, understanding the value of my life and my existence, and yeah, just figuring out how to enjoy life and be happy. That was the best thing I got out of my 20s, and that's the most valuable thing that I can take into my 30s. I think for my 30s, like my focus is gonna be on like living up to my potential, achieving greatness, right? But I think I think my 20s, that's the best thing I got out of this shit, because a lot of people, as they get older, it gets worse. It gets worse and worse and worse. And for me, it's just been getting better and better and better. As I sit here in this moment, and I don't know if it's the energy drink. I'm starting to feel a little extra something here. But I feel good. I feel very good. And I think that says a lot about my decision making throughout my 20s. I've really been through some shit. I've really been through some shit. Now, in terms of like, if you're talking about girls, then yeah, it's it's over. It's over with. It's done. Damn. As far as like dating is concerned, whoa, like that's major. Like I'm a 30-year-old virgin now. That's cool for the Chad Marco brand, right? This is what we fought for years. This is what we this is what we wanted. We man, friend or die for this quest. Friend or die for this shit. Like this, we fought through so much to get here. We finally here, man. But as far as like girl, like it now, that's where it kind of hit me, right? Because it's like I'm literally like 30 now. Well, I'm about to be 30 in a couple minutes. And the societal norm in terms of like men my age, right? Like I'm expected to date women my age, like 30. And you guys know how that is. 30-year-old women, beat up, traumatized, 3 kids, overweight, like baggage. Is like, god damn, dude. Like, and I'm definitely not attractive or successful enough to attract like younger girls that haven't been through the fucking ringer. So yeah, I think in terms of like dating, whoa, yeah, I'm I'm pretty fucked, because typically what gives an older guy the edge in dating, if he's gonna date someone that's younger, and obviously I don't have anything against that, is like being more established, and I'm still pretty broke living in my mom's house. So even though I've made improvements here and there as far as like getting my first part-time job and learning how to drive and whatnot, stepping up on my manly man responsibilities, I'm definitely not as established as like what a man would have to be to get like young, attractive, non-traumatized women. So yeah, I'm fucked in that regard, certainly. But that's okay. That's okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. But as far as like my overall life, I feel like I have my whole life ahead of me. I'm in the prime of my life. Is your B-Day on the 2nd or the 23rd? The 23rd. That's why it's the countdown. It's the final countdown. So yeah, like it's on the 23rd. So we got what is that? 37 minutes. We got 37 minutes. And I will ascend to the next level, the level beyond. I think after the next episode of the podcast, so the next one is episode 30. So for episode 31, I'm gonna do like a breakdown of the virgin levels and shit, because I've been thinking about that. You know that old meme where it shows like the difference of being a virgin at different stages of your life. I want to do like a podcast about that, because now I have like thorough experience. I am officially an authority on the matter. I got a whiteboard. Cam skipping frames, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be goddamn surprised. I'll try to keep things. I'll try to see what the hell is going on, but I ain't surprised. My setup ain't never My setup is never how it should be. Happy B-Day, Chad. All the best, bro. I've watched a lot of your stuff over the years, and you have a lot of wisdom. I've enjoyed it a lot. The best is yet to come. Yes, it is. I know guys who literally do go for single mothers. Oh, for sure. But wait a minute, like that's that's a little suspicious. Like I know a lot of guys more or less settle for single mothers, right? But to specifically, like I specifically go for single mothers. That's a little suspect, you know. I know we all hear about that dark situation where older guys would date single mothers and then prey on their daughters. That's a dark topic that we're not gonna get into. Whoa. Uh-huh. That's a very dark topic. It's a very dark topic. Goddamn. But I think if you're not trying to bang the daughter like a demon or something, uh the only thing I can imagine as far as like guys specifically going after single mothers is they understand that it's easier because obviously when a woman has a child, it decreases her sexual market value quite a bit. Not entirely, like she can still have orbiters and simps. They can still kill the game, but it does lower their value quite a bit because I think more established guys they're not gonna want to deal with that shit. They don't have to deal with that shit to be frank. So I think it's gonna be if there are guys who are like I go for the single mothers, you know, they're either like some Derek Jackson type motherfuckers, or they just understand that it's a lot easier because they have less value than they would have when they didn't have kids. I think that's one of the sad things about dating a single mother. I know people always talk about things like the issue of the kid them like the kids and maybe having to deal with an ex or something like that, the baby daddy. But I think one of the worst things about dating a single mother is that a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times, the fact is she would have never dated you when she didn't have kids. Like that's probably one of the ugliest truths about dating a single mother. She probably would have never dated you when she didn't have kids. Because a lot of times you see single mothers make the adjustment. It's typically the same shit, right? It's like I was dating the asshole when I was young and stupid. He was a jerk. That's why he's not here raising his child, obviously. And now they tend to get with a more stable guy later on. Where I'm from, it's a bit different. Like single mothers would play that fucking the bad boy thing to their like well throughout their fucking late 20s and 30s and shit. But that's typically the procedure, right? They go through that bad boy phase, and that's how they get knocked up and left single and pregnant and shit and with a kid. And then they adjust their standards for a guy that's gonna they just want a nigga who's gonna help take care of the kids and shit. And but that's the sad thing about it. Is like if she didn't have kids, she probably would have never fucked with you because you really not her type. You just a source of stability because raising a child alone is hell on earth. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I made a whole video about single mothers like some months back on the Nightwalk vlog, but and I said this before. Like I'm not saying I would never ever date a single mother. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I know I shouldn't do it because it's easy to say what you won't do, right? But man, man, some of them single moms, they still be damn sexy as fuck, bro. And a lot of times they'll make it easy for you because they're in a higher state of desperation. So, but I should just swear not to. That's the wise thing. That's the wise thing to do. If I had a son, I would tell him explicitly, don't do it. Don't do it. Like son, let me tell you, don't do that shit. Like at the end of the day, you do what you want to do, but as your dad, don't do it. So I should probably make it. I should probably make it a hard rule, a principle, part of the code. Uh, wait, one dude has kids and keeps telling me he's got a small dick. What kind of conversation is that? Is that supposed to be like a penis size doesn't matter discussion? I'm not gonna go into that tonight. We've had that discussion so many times. Goddamn, we all know what it is. We all know what it is, man. But I will say it. I will say it for those who don't know. Being good at sex is 90% penis size. I'm telling you. That this is the dark secret about sex they don't want you to know. Being good at sex is 90% penis size. I'm telling you. I was on R9K and there was a thread where this girl I'm sure you guys have heard of like Pete Davidson, right? The guy that's dating Kim Kardashian, and he's dated like other like top female celebrities and shit. And word on the street is that he's well endowed. He has a big dick. And I think this girl was posting about Pete Davidson and said how the girls who date him always say the same thing, right? He's good in bed and he's a great person. And so what does that tell you though? Right? It's the most Mr. Well Endowed who's been with all these top celebrity chicks, and we all look at him like, wait, how is he doing this? I'm telling you how he's doing it. Being good in bed takes you very far with women, but being good in bed is 90% penis size. But people never want to listen to me. I'm Mr. Crazy Guy. You know what's funny? I was talking to my cameraman the other day, and he was having a conversation with one of his female friends, and he was asking her like what her standards are. And you know what she said? She said, "I just want a nigga with a job and a big dick." That's it. A nigga with a job and a big dick. And when people talk, when we have this conversation, they just feel like you're mind fucked from porn. But really, it's the shit that I hear in real life that lets me know that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't make me go on this rant. Don't make me go. God, I swear, I'm so sick of the blue pill bullshit, bro. But we have made a lot of progress. Like, when you look at how much people have come to accept things like the importance of height, for example, I think penis size is on the way. It's going to take longer because it's harder for people to accept that you can be shut out of being good at sex, because that's very traumatizing for a man. Happy Wizardly B-Day, bro. Been listening to your shit for a long time. Thank you. I feel the power already. It's the same as 6'10" looking girls wanting to date me at 30. They wouldn't have looked at me twice when they were 21. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is what it is, but it's funny because this is something that I've heard Coach Greg Adams talk about, like with how a lot of white women, like just for example, a lot of white women, they won't start dating black guys until like after their first divorce or after they're like in their 30s and 40s and shit, right? Because when they were younger, it was like so taboo that their family would have like had an issue with it, or they would have been embarrassed to be like the one white girl in the group with a black boyfriend or something like that. But as they get older and just more comfortable and less, like there's less pressure to conform to what people expect them to do, then they start dealing with black guys and shit like that. That's very similar. You know, as women age or as their value fluctuates, their standards tend to change as well. Like I'm sure if I ran into some girls from like that I knew in like high school, I wouldn't be surprised if like a couple of them were like, oh, okay, I can fuck with this nigga now. I would not be surprised. But in high school, they would have never gave me a second look. But that's understandable because I'm way cooler now than I was in high school. I was a mess. God damn. I couldn't even blame them. I'm not one of these woe is me guys that was like, oh, they didn't like me back then. I know why. I was terrible. I was terrible. The cringe, the cringe, the cringe. But the potential was there. Even when I look back, when I was at my weakest, dumbest, foolishest age, man, I can see that Chad Marco potential was always there. I was always a diamond in the rough. Always. I should have called my dad for Father's Day. I was just, yeah, but you know how it is. Women seem to suck at any age now, it seems. I mean, look, I don't want to. I like to be somewhat optimistic, and I like to be somewhat optimistic and think that there are good women out there. In fact, I believe there definitely are. But I don't see them, And I got to be honest, man, because I've been thinking about this shit. Um, I've been thinking about this shit. I realized my whole life I've never seen a healthy relationship in real life. Like I'm sure I could go to Reddit and type in, describe how awesome your relationship is. Describe how awesome your boyfriend is, your girlfriend, right? And I'm sure I'll get plenty of oh God, like lovey stories. But I'm saying in real life, the people I know, I've never seen a healthy relationship in my life. Right? And then people might wonder why I'm the way that I am, why I'm so like why I go out of my way to avoid trying to put any effort into dating or sex. I'm traumatized. All I've seen is unhealthy relationships. And right and recently when I started working, somebody there was someone on the job married, and on the surface I'm like, oh, like this looks like a not a perfect relationship. No relationship is perfect. But I was like, like these guys seem like level headed, right? Like for the first time I meet a girl who's married, but I meet a girl who I'm like, damn, like she not ratchet, she not silly. Like I don't see, like she seemed level headed, right? And I'm like, damn, like, and I know her husband. Like we went to school together and shit. And I'm like, damn, like it's kind of cool. But then the months go by and then you start hearing shit like you start seeing stuff and you start hearing about cheating, and then it's like, oh, yet again. I've never seen a healthy relationship in my life. I have every reason to be a 30-year-old virgin right now. I'm traumatized. I am absolutely traumatized. I swear. But I choose to believe that there are good women out there. There are good men. There are good relationships. I choose to believe because it ain't got shit to do with me. I can believe because I ain't playing the game. Oh yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Because I'm over here. I'm over here, man, in space. I'm 36, getting into my stride, but I want a better job. Hey, I mean, shit. I think me and you about at the same pace. we're at a similar pace. As long as you're happy, though. If you ain't happy, then you ain't you ain't quite on my level yet, and Ganter. Did you get my 640? Was that you? I didn't even know. I was just like, oh, money. I said, oh, money, and I bought me and my mom some candy. I was like, oh, this is great. I'm broke. Gas is so fucking high. I wish I never had a car. Shit is stupid. Dude, I put $10 in the tank, and you know how like when you're on E, there's like that orange bar. Like it's the orange bar, and then there's the white bars as it goes up. I put $10 in the tank, and that bitch still on the orange bar. Gas is so fucking high, man. I should have never started driving. Driving has ruined my life. Not literally, but it's giving me more responsibilities than I expected. It was cool at first when gas was like $3.29. Then I was like, oh yeah, I'm riding around. I'm hanging out with the homies and shit. We going to the mall. Now I don't go nowhere. I'm about to get my bike and put it back in the shop. I'm about to start riding my damn bike again. This gas too goddamn high. And you guys know I don't have a life. I just go to work and come back home. I might go to the store, which is like right up the street, but that's about it. I ain't out here riding around with hoes and shit. I go to work and come back home, and the buildings I work at, close by. You know, I don't got to go way out. Like they're all in relatively the same area. Fuck driving, man. Fuck driving. Having a long-term relationship at 18-24 is almost impossible. Look, I don't know because I'm not involved. I'm not involved, but I think nowadays just because of how dating has changed, like for like the average person, I think we're not in the age of really it being common to marry your high school sweetheart or anything like that. I think a lot of men and women, they enjoy, because I know we put a lot of this shit on women as far as like riding the cock carousel and shit, but men too. You know, I think young people now are more about playing the field, wanting to experience variety and dating different people. And I think that just the way our society is now, it doesn't really. I think people don't really have a mind for the sacrifice and compromise of maintaining a long-term relationship. I think that once things start getting difficult, a lot of people want to check out, and I think a lot of people are really like immature too. So it's hard to. It's hard. I think it's really hard to be in a relationship nowadays because a lot of people are really, for lack of a better term, fucked up. And it's hard to be around fucked up people all the time. It really is. Yeah, and like even when I look at myself, like, if I was dating in my early 20s, late teens, oh my God, what a disaster that would have been. I was so immature. I was so weak. I was so unbalanced. Even now I got so much I got to work on, but damn, I'm at least like, more relaxed and comfortable with myself and shit like that. Like I could see myself being like the stable part of a relationship, but back years ago, no way. Cause I was just, man, I couldn't imagine it. And the average person is getting into a relationship at that age when you're crazy and don't know shit. You're crazy and don't know anything, and then you're in a relationship with somebody. It's absolutely nutty. Oh man. You should go to Mystery School's stream. What the hell is that? Mystery? Or is that a PUA guy? Everyone I met in a relationship seems miserable. Either that or close to it. Either that or close to it. And I know that's my anecdotal experience, so I'm not trying to make a sweeping generalization, but I think that, an individual person's environment and experience plays a big role in their outlook and their mentality. And I'm always trying to understand why I think the way that I do. And I think that, my mentality is very much MGTOW, right? The juice isn't worth the squeeze and all that shit. And I don't think you could disagree with that, but I think when you look at my environment and my experiences, I have every reason to feel that way because I literally never seen a healthy relationship in my life. Then on top of that, I make a conscious decision to not pursue sex or relationships and I'm happy. It's crazy. It's like, how can you blame me? All the evidence points in the direction of uh, I'm better off being single, And I've been thinking about this, and I might still do it. I was gonna talk about this on the Nightwalk blog, and I know most people would think that I'm fucking crazy for saying this, bro. But I think I realized something about life, having walked this path. Cause let me tell you, man, I can remember when I was younger, I was kind of afraid. Not afraid, but I was worried about walking this path of virginity and singlehood. Cause the typical things people say, oh, you're gonna regret it, you're gonna be lonely and all this shit, right? And so obviously I'm not so headstrong to just dismiss that. But I just I just I was willing to take a chance. I was willing to take a chance and say, you know what? I'm gonna walk this path and I'm gonna just see what's up. And I have no regrets. But I realized something, and this is just my theory, right? Because I could still end up like, oh, on my 40th birthday, my biological clock just kicks in, and I'm just like, oh, what did I do, right? So, but this is just my personal theory, right? I realized that disregarding sex, being single, is like a cheat code to life. It's a cheat code to life, bruh. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, look, it's a theory, but it's a fact. It's a cheat code. Now, why is it a cheat code? And this is what I'm listening. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's almost like the praying mantis, right? Where the male praying mantis goes to the female praying mantis to mate, and then he gets eaten. But he doesn't know he's going to get eaten. He just wants to fuck, but he gets eaten. Most of the time anyway, right? Black widow spider, I think the same thing, right? When the male goes to procreate, he's following his instinct, and then he gets fucking eaten. And I think that for human beings, it's kind of like that. It's not as absolute though, because obviously I also believe that when you're talking about like relationships and having kids and marriage, when it works, it's probably one of the most beautiful things you could achieve. It's probably one of the most fulfilling paths that a man can walk in life, to be a family man, to be a strong family man, to have kids. Like, I'm not trying to downplay that at all. When it works, it's hard to beat that. I'm not saying, but it's when it works. But my thing is this: how often does it work? That's what I'm saying. How often does it work? How many people can you find that have walked that path and you can say that you're honestly envious of, right? And that's my whole point, though. I think the trick to it that most people don't realize or want to accept is that most people really aren't cut out to walk that path. You have to be very lucky, you have to be very strong, and you have to have a partner that is going to be on the same page as you, just as righteous, just as virtuous, has just as much integrity and investment into making it work as you do. And I think it's so many things, so many variables that could fuck it up. But I think really it's almost like it's like it's a cheat code, man. Like, to put it simply, life is it's easier when you disregard sex. Life is easier when you disregard relationships, because so often the pursuit of these things is what weighs people down the most, especially like where I'm from. Like, I mean, let's just be real. In the black community, we fuck up extra hard with everything. If we ain't eating right, we gonna fuck up 10 times worse than everybody else. If it's violence, we gonna do it 10 times worse. That's just how it is. And I think it's the same thing with relationships. That's why I think embracing my virginity was the best decision I ever made in my life. It was the best decision I ever made in my life. And you know, but the thing about it is like if you're someone who tries to date and do everything like the blue pill way, the way you're expected to, and you just end up being a statistic, another guy in a failed relationship, paying child support, alimony, or whatever, in a toxic, abusive relationship, whatever, and you just become a statistic, nobody's gonna come to save you. You're just a fucking statistic, and you gotta hold that shit, right? But then when you try to walk the path of MGTOW and red pill and wizardry, whatever the fuck, right? People try to shame you. People try to act like you fucking crazy and shit like that, right? And so you really gotta just look out. You gotta look out for yourself and be careful when it comes to this shit. But I think that's one of the major things I realized over the years. Being single is a cheat code. It's a cheat code to life. Life is just easier. It's easier. And I hate to say it, but more than likely, you're not that strong, lucky Chad guy that can have a family and it's going to be easy for you. It's going to be, more than likely, it's going to be more hell on earth than anything else, right? But it's important to keep people doing that because that's how you keep the system running. The system always needs slaves for the machine, you know. Even when black people were literally slaves, they still wanted us having kids so that, you know, it's cheaper to raise a slave that was born on your plantation than to actually have to buy him and then break him, you know, buck break him and all that. You know, you can just buck break him as a child. That's dark too. But I'm kind of, oh man, I'm kind of going left here. But seriously though, it's a cheat code to life, bruh. Like it is what it is. It's a cheat code to life, especially if you're an average type dude. It's especially true. I think the only caveat is if you're Chad and a Chad who understands the game and is red pill, I think there's nothing better than that. That's the pinnacle, right? To be a guy who can have a high quality and quantity of women available to you, and you also have the understanding to navigate those treacherous waters without getting your ship sunk, so to speak. That's cool too. But most of us, again, you're talking about a smaller percentage of guys. I think especially for average guys, it's a cheat code. If you can overcome the fear of loneliness and you can find fulfillment without walking the path of being a family man, it's a cheat code, bro. It's a cheat code to life. And that's my rant. As CJ says, 90% of relationships fail. He has a point. Even a lot of married people that stay married are unhappy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But it's like part of the problem is that I think this is whether you're talking about incels or normies, we laser focus on the ideal that we want. We laser focus on the movies we grew up watching, right? The romantic comedies that show the wonders and joys of early 20s love, and right, we all want that. We watch anime, you see the same shit, the wonders of teenage love and shit like that. We've all, come on now, like I'm not immune to it either. Like it seems so awesome to be young and beautiful, and you got your girl and everything. You know, now I've never really wanted to have the whole family life and all that, like, just being honest, but I could definitely see the appeal of like just having fun and early 20s love and relationships and all that shit. Like I get it. Right. But I think that we really gloss over the sheer number of people who really just fucked their whole life up in the pursuit of that dream of having, all these sexual indulgences that you want, wanting to have that relationship with the beautiful girl, the cute girl, whatever. We overlook that so much because we laser focus on the successes. We laser focus on the guy that we want to be, the Chaz and all that. Then on top of that, even the people that serve as the example of what we want, oftentimes there's shit going on underneath the surface that you don't really realize that's bad as fuck, you know, because I always see people say shit like, I see fat short dudes with hot women, like I see that, and I'm sure I've told you guys this before, but I have a friend who's not great looking, but he's dated some pretty cute girls, and I know one of his relationships in particular, like I remember when I first saw his girl, I was like, whew, like I felt the envy, right? But and I'm sure so many guys saw him and was like, oh, like how he do that? Like, oh man, like jealousy, envy, whatever they might have felt. I'm sure it happened time and time again. The same guy that would get on the internet and say, I saw a fat, ugly dude with a cute girl. But I'm his friend, so I know what's happening underneath the surface. It was a toxic ass fucking relationship. It was crazy. It was madness. But that's not what you see. You see the fat short dude with a hot chick and you think that you just solved the incel mystery. Oh, certainly. No. You're seeing what's on the surface. Or even a relationship that might be working now while they're in their 20s and 30s could completely implode while they're in their 40s. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy as fuck, man. But being single is a cheat code. It's a cheat. It really is. If you can handle it. If you can't handle it, then all right, fuck everything I said. Because a lot of niggas can't handle this shit. But if you can handle it, if you can handle it, if you can reach that spiritual level that I have, then yeah, it's great. It's great. You know, my cameraman, he said, man, people, what did he say? He said, you have quite the effect on people. We were in the mall and, you know, like doing the Kentrey Brown video and shit. And the people we were talking to and all that was like, it was, you know, he was just seeing me in action, right? Chad Marco mode. Because typically I'm in E-Man mode when I'm out in real life. So, you know, I'm kind of introverted. But I was in Chad Marco mode amongst my people. And he was like, man, you have an effect on people. And I'm not going to sit here and say like my happiness is due to the fact that I'm a virgin. That's crazy. But I think that a lot of it is more so due to something that I realized when I was young. And it's that it's not always what you do that makes the difference. It's what you don't do. And I think one of the things that really contributes to me feeling so good is that I didn't take on a lot of unnecessary baggage as I've gone through life. Like me avoiding things like alcohol, heavy drugs, getting involved with the wrong type of people, you know, street shit, and even relationships and sex. I think all that contributes to me being happy because I'm not weighed down by the bullshit that comes with indulging in these things. You know, now I have my vices, I have my issues, pornography, junk food, just sleeping in bed, right? Like I'm definitely not perfect, but I think I avoided a great deal of like common traps that people fall into. And I think it's allowed me to, it's easier for me to be happy because I don't have a lot of bullshit holding me back. You know, when I wake up, I feel free. I feel like one of the damn squirrels outside in the backyard. Like I'm just a free ass animal out here in the world. I'm healthy. I'm young. I'm bright. And I ain't got nothing holding me back but myself. So how can I not feel great? Just go back to walking. You've been doing it up until now. Nah. Well, no, I mean, it depends. It depends on like what I'm doing. I'm not gonna walk to work. I would run, but my ankle is still giving me issues. So I haven't run in probably almost a year. I haven't gone for a serious run. But I'm probably just gonna start riding my bike again, just out of necessity. Gas is too damn high. But it'll be out. Like I'm gonna still keep driving, but I'll mix it up. Like I literally can't afford to drive to work every day. Oh, I mean, I can, but I don't want to. I'll put it like that. I can, but I don't like having to put so much money in the gas tank. If I can, if I ride my bike to work just like a few times out of the week, that should cut back on how much gas I gotta put in the truck, right? And I got a big ass truck, so that should eat up gas a little bit faster than a little regular car. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely get back on that shit, and it'll be good. It'll be good exercise too, you know. So it's all good. I think really a lot of people got to make adjustments with gas being so high. Like I think where I'm at, four, it's like 460 or something right now. It went down by like 5 or 10 cents, but it's still high as fuck. When I first started driving, it was like 329 or like 350 or some shit like that. So it's been a big change. It's been a big change. I can put $10 in there. That damn stick thing won't even move. It'll be still the same spot. Fuck driving. Happy birthday! Yeah. Wait. Is it time yet? Oh, wait, is it? Dude, I forgot about it. Oh, yeah. I just remember. Look at the time. Yeah, I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. Hold up. Let me power up. Let me power up. Ah! I'm a wizard. There we go. I did it. I did it. I got the 30-year-old virgin achievement. Hooray. Ah. Oh boy. I have so many people to thank. So many people to thank for this achievement. So many. Where do I start? Where do I start? You know, I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my mom first and foremost, you know, because I think that growing up, I looked at my mom. I looked at all the shit she went through trying to raise us. I looked at her terrible relationships. And little Chad Marco was like, her life would be a lot easier if she didn't have kids, if she wasn't in these toxic relationships. And I think for me, that's where it all started. That's where it all started with my looking at my mom and just saying, her life would be a lot easier if she didn't have sex. I want to thank mainstream media, you know, the tabloids, because another thing growing up that I saw a lot, you would always see like these high profile celebrity divorces and shit. And I remember being like, damn, like you gotta give her how much money? What? Why are you guys getting married? You gotta do what? Half? Not 1/4, 1/3, half? What? That was definitely seeing that type of shit growing up. Definitely had an effect on me. I want to thank all the niggas on child support that I saw growing up, because that was another one. I was like, money every month, because you was fucking. Y'all not even together no more. I want to thank all the red pill content creators, even the PUA niggas. I want to thank RSD Tyler. I want to thank Julian himself. I want to thank, what's his name? Player Supreme of the Real Man's channel. I want to thank AMS. I want to thank Elliot Holtz. I want to thank CGA. I want to thank Angry Man, Kevin Samuels. I want to thank everybody. Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace. I want to thank all the red pill niggas. All the red pill niggas for breaking it down for the younger generation. as far as like how the game works, because that's great fuel. Like if you want to embrace being single, just get all red pilled up. I want to thank the black pill niggas too. I want to thank the incels for compiling all the data to prove the points as far as like the importance of lookism. You know, it's kind of funny because the red pill and the black pill kind of remind me of Near and Mello from Death Note. You know, they both had the task of trying to figure out who was Kira, right? But they were wildly different in their approach, and they both brought different things to the table. Near was more introverted and analytical. Mello was more extroverted and would go into the field to figure shit out. And in the end, it took both of them and their particular skill set to get the job done. And I think that when I look at the red pill and the black pill, it's kind of like the same thing. Like they both have like a different approach, but I think they bring different valuable things to the table. And I think black pill brings like a lot of like data and stats and graphs and shit. And the red pill brings more like philosophy on like female nature and stuff like that. But I want to thank everybody. I want to thank my fans. I want to thank my friends for helping me get here, hitting this high achievement. Let me just soak it up for a minute. Oh boy. Cheers. Cheers to becoming a 40-year-old virgin. Oh man. That's really like the final level, if you ask me. I think past that point it doesn't really matter. Really, like, does it matter? Like, once you hit 40, does it even? Does it, like, is there a difference between like 40 and 50, 60? I don't really think so. I think 30, going from 30 to 40 as a single virgin, there's like a significance there. 40-year-old virgin, the movie, right? I think there's a significance there. But I think that's the last virgin milestone. After that, you're so fucked. After that, it's like you're so fucked. It's no coming back. Oh boy, mystery. Oh shit. Let me see here. Oh, I'm behind. Mystery School hosts what probably the best, highest IQ black pill stream every Sunday called SNC. He's a black educated lame. There's a weed that used to be on R9K too. I think he was a fat cell. He's a bit of a Tyrone now, though, and his stream is full with a lot of black high-value incels. Not a wizard virgin robot stream, just a black pill sort of doomerist stream. Oh, sounds cool. I'll check him out. Sounds cool. We could collab. Breeding is a scam by the government to fuel the economy. Modern society doesn't let you nut and run. We get the gays to come out, then we poison them with monkeypox. We need more drones. Oh God, that's a mouthful. I wouldn't say that breeding is necessarily. I wouldn't say it's a scam necessarily. I think the issue is that a lot of times throughout history, the people in charge, the government, the king, the dictator, whatever, don't really have the people's best interests at heart. So in a way, the citizens are like slaves in a sense. And you reproducing feeds that system. Like, I don't think is that having kids is necessarily bad. But I think what matters is like the system in which you're having kids under. Because it's like if you're literally a slave, like I'm talking black men and women on the plantation, and you're having kids, that's fucking stupid. Like you're in this fucked up situation having children and who are just gonna be used as slaves themselves. Fucked in the ass, buck broken, raped, impregnated by the white massa. Like that's what are you doing? Goddamn. But in a sense, even though slavery isn't happening like literally in like America per se, there's still some level like there's still some level of slavery in place. It's just it's not as extreme as it used to be. And so I think that I think the problem with breeding is more so with people who don't have agency, with people who don't have power and leverage in their life. You have no power in this world, no power in this land, right? And you're having kids who also have no power and no agency. You know, they're gonna have to just like you have people at the top beating the system left and right. You know, people at the top where laws and you know certain like standards and shit don't really apply to them. Like when you think about stuff like the whole thing with Jeffrey Epstein, where apparently he had this island where you could go to the fuck to have sex with underage kids and shit like that. And then when you hear about the people who were allegedly involved, you're talking about the elite politicians, the wealthy, right? And so here we are, right? This whole rule of, oh, you don't have sex with underage kids, you're bad. The whole time they're out there fucking kids on the island and shit. The rules don't apply to them. You know, they make the rules for us, the sheeple. I'm not saying you should fuck kids. I'm just saying it's like the people at the top, you know, they make rules for us that they don't even follow themselves, you know. And then on top of that, like they'll have like all these crazy tax laws and shit like that. Yet all the while they're avoiding and putting themselves in positions where they don't have to deal with the shit that we're dealing with. You know, it's like I think it had just recently came out that one of the like I think it was in Spain, there was a CEO of a major pharmaceutical company, and he got in trouble because he had a fake vaccination ID, like what was it, a fake vaccination pass or something like that. Now, I bet you, I guarantee you, this motherfucker was out here poking niggas up with the vaccine, promoting the vaccine, and here he is, ain't take the damn shit, got a fake vaccine pass and all that shit. And that's type of bullshit that I'm talking about. Like the elites are immune from, you know, the rules and the things that we have to deal with. And so in a sense, that's what I mean is like that's like I don't see the point in really having kids when you don't really have power and agency in the environment that you're in. And then especially if you ain't really got shit, you know, you working paycheck to paycheck. I mean, you're just asking to be miserable. Like just how many guys out there, like, dude, it's a story as old as time. The dad working in a fucking factory, paycheck to paycheck for like 40 years, raising kids, and just no life, no rest. Dude, what is that? You're a fucking slave. Fuck that shit. Wife fat, combative. What are you doing? You working? Children ungrateful. Dude, no. Oh boy. What's the first spell you're going to cast as a wizard? Green light. Yeah. Oh man, this is great though. Yeah, I got it's a party. It's a party, guys. Oh look. Boy. Let me grab something. Okay. Okay. You guys know how we do this. You guys know how we do this. Let's get the cake ready. So, all right. It's hot as fuck in this room too. Okay. Let's prepare the birthday cake. Can I have one stream without having to take my shirt off? It is so hot. The air conditioner is broke too. The air conditioner is broke. And I can't turn on the fan because I'm streaming. Oh, these things are falling apart. Okay. Okay. Damn, these little Debbie cakes smell good too. It smells like a real birthday cake. I mean, it's the birthday cake. It's the birthday cake uh, brand of little cakes. Right, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, let's get the candles. You a whole slave out here having kids. Let me see. Oh, okay. I don't know why people do this because you just gotta take the candles off. I guess if you got like the whole day to prepare, it is it's not that bad. But I don't know. I'll never understand normal people and their traditions. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I don't want to burn myself here. Let me be careful. Ooh. I'm a black man with a big black cock. Ooh. Oh God, look at that. That's so cool. Oh, this is great. Oh man. This is the pinnacle of self love. Oh boy. Ah, that is so radical. Look at it. That shit looks cool as fuck. Oh my god. Man, I really know how to do it big. I know how to do it big, even when I'm alone. But I got you guys with me, so okay. All together now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Me. Happy birthday to Chad Marco. Happy birthday to me. Rest in peace, Friender. You know, this time last year, Friender was right there with me for my birthday. It's been already a year since my good friend died. We miss you, buddy. But I'm still here holding it down for the gang. Ah, blow out the candles. Oh, I gotta make a wish too. Woo! Okay, and then you gotta awkwardly remove the candles. ah, um. That's good. Congratulations, Chad, on becoming a wizard. Sadly, we the same. What's so sad about it? What's so sad about it? We're alive. We're alive. We're young. Hopefully, you're as handsome as I am. You know, being so handsome, I think makes it a lot easier. mm. I make this towel look good. Didn't get to touch grass one last time at 29. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, but shit. It's all semantics, you know. But I do want to do something special. You know, I've turned 30, and I've been thinking like, I want to do something special, and it doesn't have to be like exactly on my birthday, but maybe sometime during the summer. I want to do something I never done before. That's the thing about it. I want to do something I never done before. And I was thinking, I thought about, I've been on this this journey of virginity for so long. Maybe now I could dial it back a bit, right? Like maybe now I could try to get some hoes or something, right? I thought about it and I was like, I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling it, and it made me realize like I'm thoroughly I am thoroughly um thoroughly just virgin out of my mind. I mean, I'm just I can't even bring myself to try to start like dating. I can't even do it. I thought maybe now that I'm 30 I could just, like maybe do something, make make a Tinder or whatever, get on Plenty of Fish but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that shit at all, bro. I really think the only way I get into a relationship or have sex, like it's got to literally fall into my lap. Like I'm too far gone. I'm too far gone, man. But if I can't do that, I gotta think of something I can do that's like just different. I want to do something I've never done before. And now that I'm driving, there are like new possibilities open to me. I'm thinking maybe I should just go somewhere. Like maybe I should go to Raleigh or something like the state's capital. I mean, that's what it's called, right? Like the most important city in your state. Maybe I should just go somewhere. I've been in my little city for so long. Maybe that's what I ought to do. I ought to like go like a road trip or something. Go to Raleigh or a place that's just busier than here. Maybe that's what I like that idea. I like that idea. An adventure. Yeah. I think yeah, maybe that's what I would do. Go on like a road trip or something. Not nowhere too far, but maybe go on like a trip or something. hmm I'm 5 years away from Wizardry. Well, you got quite a while. I guess really it just depends on like what it means to you. Have you embraced have you embraced the single life, or are you a miserable incel, or maybe you're something in between? These earrings look so good on me. Everybody sing. ah, Chad looking like Uzi Vert in the P's and Q's music video. I haven't seen that, but I know Uzi. I know Uzi Vert. If I could do a mixtape with anybody, it would be with Uzi Vert for sure. I think we have a similar flavor. What's your job, Chad? I'm a janitor. In case anybody didn't know, I've had a part time job for like the past year. It's like it's like it's a it's kind of like a freelance cleaning job. The It's a girl that I used to go to school with that runs the business. Her mom used to own it, but her mom died, and so she took it over. And my sister got on, and then she recommended it to me, and that's how I got started there. But it's basically like the girl who owns it. She has different contracts with different buildings around the city, and so she hires people to work as cleaners, and then she puts them to work at different buildings in the city. And so I work at two different buildings. I do. I do a community center, and I do a warehouse. And I like the job because it doesn't take up a lot of time. Like, it's very easy and it doesn't take up a lot of time. Like, the community center one is, I would say, on average, we'll be there about an hour and 30 minutes on average. Uh, and the warehouse one, I could, to be honest, I could do it in like 15, 20 minutes. But I choose to stay there a bit longer because I want to keep it. I want to keep my job. So the warehouse one, I'll be at about 45 minutes or so. But so essentially, I work about 2 hours and 30 minutes a day. Uh, 2 hours and 30 minutes a day. Uh, 5 days a week. So it's very easy, and it keeps me having some expendable income to invest and to indulge with. So yeah, I really, for me, is ideal. You know, it's like the ideal setup because I think one of the things I've always like I don't mind working, but I don't want to work so much that I don't have free time. I value time more than anything else. And I think this job has been like really, really fortunate for me because it's allowed me to make like extra money and shit. But also, like, my life is still relatively the same, like it doesn't eat up all my day. I'm not working 8 hours, 6 days a week or some shit like that. So it's like, it's perfect for me. And, since all I do is clean, I don't got to deal with a lot of people and shit like that. Uh, in fact, at the warehouse, like, I'm like the one guy there designated for cleaning. So it's really cool. It's cool. Money, yeah, money ain't crazy, but the hours are nice. Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly it. The money is just enough for me, right? As a guy with no kids or like no girl to that I got to maintain. It's not like I'm getting a haircut every week, and like I don't have high expenses. So it it's been great, and it's also been a way for me to contribute more to the household. Like I've been paying like every paycheck I give my mom like $100. And I didn't even have to. I remember when I first started working, she just said she wanted $60 every paycheck, and I said, "Mom, come on, I'll give you 100, cause I'm cool like that." So many people think I'm just this lazy asshole. God, but it's been great. It's been real great. I remember when Fender died, like it was maybe like a few months after I started working, and it was like just everything in my life just felt so just perfect at that point, you know, because I was doing my music thing and the podcast. I had a little part-time job, I'm in good shape, working out, and I had my dog, my best friend. It was just life was just I mean, uh man, you know how people always talk about, being a family man is like the ideal. Like you come home and the kids and the wife and all that. That's how I felt. That's how I felt during that time. And then Fender died, and it was just like, and I've bounced back since then, but it still hasn't quite been. It still hasn't quite been like that. What it was in that moment, man. Like I remember just coming home and seeing friend, like coming home from work. And that was when I was riding my bike back from work. So I'm amped. I'm working and I'm riding all the way back home on the bike. So that's exercise. I come home, I see my dog, and it was awesome. It was cool as fuck. I mean, life is still good, but man, I swear, like having a dog is a wonderful thing. Having a dog is cool as fuck. I'm definitely gonna get another dog eventually, but that's like the one thing I feel like I'm really missing. That man, it just having a dog. Like I feel like I need a dog more than a damn girlfriend. To be honest, like that's really the only sense of a void that I have. Not having friended there. Happy birthday, Chad. Had no idea you were even close to 30. Yeah, oh, I know because I drink so much water. You take care of yourself. You maintain those boyish good looks. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Man, didn't that come out of fucking nowhere? Man, I said it before, but the saddest thing about that shit, I think Kevin Samuels has so much more potential. Like he could have been like a red pill, like a more red pill Steve Harvey or something, or like the male Oprah. Like no joke, he has so much potential, so much potential. That's the worst thing about it. And then to die of a heart attack off the random like that, it's fucking crazy. Dang, but the ghost of Lil Peep. Damn. What's up, Lil Peep? You looking fresh? I know. Oh, look at that. Chad, you're a janitor now. Yeah, I'm a Mr. Janitor, man. I'm a custodian. What did OG Loke say in San Andreas? What the fuck did he say? He said something technician, and he was a damn janitor. So I know a lot of people like shit on the janitor job. Like that's something like I always heard was like so terrible, and it's and it's like I love that shit. I love that shit. Probably because I'm not the one cleaning the bathrooms. But yeah, it's really not bad. I'm glad I'm glad I'm not doing the bathrooms though. In fact, the job is so easy. I was telling my mom about it, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm about to get on too." And keep in mind, my mom already got a full time. She already got a full time like hellacious job, hellacious job, right? But I was telling her about it, and she was like, "I'm getting on too." And so my mom actually works with me in the mornings at the community center, but she does the bathrooms, right? And I remember we went in there one time, and this is why I'm glad I ain't got on new bathrooms. She told me to come here, and then she opened the stall door, and it was just like shit, like all up there, all I mean just like you know how you have diarrhea and it just like out. It's like somebody just and that shit was just crazy. But oh man, I'm just glad I'm not the bathroom guy. That's all I gotta say. I'm glad I'm not the bathroom dude. But yeah, it's real cool though. It's real cool, especially at the community center. Especially at the community center, because when we do it, it's like early in the morning before it's really busy or anything. So we kind of got the whole place to ourselves. They got like a pool table. It's a gym where they got like a basketball court. They got a Turtles in Time arcade machine on the side. They got a fucking weight room. I swear, I be going to that damn weight room. I always take like 10 minutes out to get some reps in with some of the heavy weights. So I really like the community center. 50, I think you can apply for some religious shit. Oh yeah, yeah, maybe. Like, is that like how you get your priesthood? Let me check something real quick on the internets. Oh, excuse me. I gotta get some more of that damn cake too. Damn, that shit kind of good. Hold up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know you need a love like mine. Someone to keep you satisfied forever and ever. I know you need a love like mine. Someone to keep you satisfied. I know you need a love like mine. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking something online real quick. I know you need a love like mine. Someone to keep you satisfied. I know you need a love like mine. Someone to keep you satisfied forever and ever. Mm-mm. My internet goes really slow when I'm streaming, so I'm sitting here just waiting, trying to check on something. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Let me. Hmm. Huh. Okay. Okay. Forever and ever. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hold up. This can't be right. This can't be right. This can't be right. Hold up. This can't be right. That don't make no sense. Uh. Okay. Complete. That's complete bullshit. Okay. I'm done. Damn. Well. Shit. Magic. It's not a bad color scheme. Let me see what I like the most. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. Light the candle with a blunt. Speaking of cheese pizza, you hear CP is spreading around kick from Binky posters. I mean, but I mean that's always the thing though. That's always the thing. I'm sure it's probably the same thing on on different discords and shit. You know, these little chat services have always been a way to kind of exchange questionable porn, shit like that. Light the candle with a blunt. I don't even have any weed or nothing like that. I was gonna buy some CBD weed to indulge in, but I was like, you know, I was like, you know, for every joint I smoke, that's gas. That's not in the motherfucking truck. God damn it. That's the most ghetto shit I've seen this month. You couldn't have gone to a bakery. Well, you know, I haven't gotten paid yet, so I gotta make some compromises. I haven't gotten paid yet. I will get paid till Saturday, so you know, I had to borrow money, then make some damn sacrifice. Then still had to compromise. So yeah, I mean, but that shit good as hell. Fuck that bullshit. That damn cake, boy. Man, please. Mm. Fuck what you heard. That damn thing good. But that is some prison type shit though. You get some honey buns, stack it on top of each other. Have somebody like make some candles or something. Light it up. However, whatever you would do to light a joint in prison, that's how you light the can. Like, yeah. It's your birthday. Nigga straight meditated his birthday wish. Well, I had to think about it. I had to put it out into the universe mentally. Yeah, it's been a year, man. Chad's birthday wish was getting STDs and suing Geico. Why would I? Why would you? Yeah, yeah. Oh God, I need herpes to go with the chlamydia. Don't use dating apps, and if you do, be prepared to pay for features if you want to use it effectively. Oh yeah, I know about the hustle. I know about the hustle. That's how they get their money. That's how they get their money. But it was just something that I thought of. It's not, I'm too far gone for that shit. I can't. I'm too far gone. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Yep, I'm 30 today. I'm 30 today. This is it. Mom found the poop stall. I gotta go wage slave, but happy birthday. Happy birthday. Just lie about being rich. Yeah, all right. We're all caught up. We're chilling now. Mm. I wonder if I should play some music for the occasion. Let me I don't know. I don't want to get a copyright strike. But it might be inevitable. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, okay. Okay. Play my mixtape. You got a mixtape? Who's your next? Send me the mixtape. I'll put it on the podcast. Seeing Wizard live. Seeing Wizard live. Oh boy, I would need preparation for that. To be honest, I don't know that shit by heart. I don't know many of my songs by heart. To be honest, as an artist, that's something you practice when you doing shows and shit. Mama, I'm a wizard. What I have to do to get her? Yeah, yeah. Damn, that would be the song to play. I don't know if I have. I don't have. I don't have my. Yeah, I don't have my music hard drive around. All I got is my normal anime music on this computer right now. Replay my power suit mix. Now that you know the beat is intentionally off, you might like it better the second time. Plim, I'm not gonna like that the beat is intentionally off. That's you took my beat and flipped it on his head. I feel disrespected. But I will have your song for the next podcast. I promise. And I'm gonna rip. I'm gonna I'm gonna rip into it like only I can. So don't worry about it. Oh, I'm looking at R9K. I see a thread that says stop watching porn is ruining society. What? I swear, dude, I don't get I don't get it. I don't get the why people make such a big deal about pornography. Maybe that's just the words of an addict, right? But I don't get it. And it's funny. I look at like the thread says stop watching porn is ruining society, but then the first guy who replies he says so stop masturbating and shackle yourself to a partner, sacrificing your independence and happiness in order to become a good little cog in a society machine. No, I don't think I will. I've been in a serious relationship, and I know for a goddamn fact that I actually unironically don't want a partner though. So fuck you. I will always see through messages like this, and you'll never make someone like me another baby making machine. Well, there we go. Guess who I agree with here? Just, but look at how this guy replies. He says man does not strive for happiness. Only the Englishman does that. That's a niche quote, I guess. He says people should sexually suffer as it's better than cooming. You literally wouldn't exist without collective efforts. So he's basically saying suffer. Like he's almost admitting that he's right. He's almost admitting like, oh, you're right that being in a relationship is a much bigger sacrifice and brings on much more suffering than porn. But this is what I'm saying though. It's funny because people act like porn is so bad, but porn could never fuck up your life the way a relationship actually could. I think of course the obvious difference is that when a relationship works, then it's not it could be of great benefit. But as far as like how bad shit can get, like if your issue is okay, porn can ruin you, okay, but then why not have that same energy with relationships and actually having sex, because that'll ruin you 10 times worse than porn ever could. I mean, I've been in the depths of the porn addiction dungeon, and it's not that it's really not that bad. I mean, I've been in the abyss. I don't know. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't understand. Am I just so far gone? Am I crazy? Both of them, Stump a Pod and Lukewarm. Yeah, we'll do both. We'll do both. Those are some interesting title names. Happy birthday, Chad. I'm almost a wizard myself. Hey, man, I'll welcome you to the clan. I'll give you I'll give you some early access. Can't you see the magical powers swirling around me? The magic. I'm a wizard now. I thought this dress shirt and tie would go fine with the occasion. What did I say? Stomatopod. Stomatopod. I don't get it. I don't get it, Flim. Stomatopod. I don't get it. You got to break it down for me, dog. Stomatopod. Stomas. Stole my. What is it? Stole my toe. I don't get it. I don't get it, Flim. What's the deeper meaning behind this title? Mm. Dude, no matter how many times stoma, no matter how many times you type it out, I'm not gonna get it. I don't get it. Stomatopod. Stomatopod. Is that like one of those like tricks? Those I'm Sofa King, we Todd Ed. I am Sofa King, we Todd Ed. Where's that wizard chart shit at? Let me see. The virgin chart. Let me see. I'm about to do some early research. The virgin chart. Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh wait, that ain't it. I think I got one on my computer actually. Let me see. Ooh. Oh boy. I gotta be careful. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Let me see. There we go. I got it. Okay. You guys seeing this? Ah! Oh yeah, this is great. It's an animal, no deeper meaning. Oh, okay. Stomatopod. It sounds like a toad or something. Let me see. Stomatopod. Oh wow! Like what the hell? A shrimp? Come on, Flim. So here we go. We got the official virgin age meter here. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. Let me see if I can do a. Let me see if I can break this down for you guys. So it says 13, kind of weird, but if she was your age, it's cool. I mean, yeah, kind of weird. 13 is a little young. 13 is a little young. Middle school badass jump start on sex practice. Yeah, 15. Um, well, I would say really 15 because look at 16. Optimal age, perfectly well adjusted, healthy sex life. I think 15 and 16 are roughly the same. Even 17, getting up there. I hope you at least went to your prom. I would say 15, 16, even 17 to a certain extent. Like that's all about the same. That's roughly the same. I would say that's like the optimal age range for losing your virginity as like an average guy, as like an average person. That's like what you would typically see. You know, I've seen a lot of girls do porn scenes, right? You know, GDP, girls do porn. The porn company where the guys were like deceiving the girls or something, and now they're in prison. But before the sex would start, they would do like little short interviews, and one of the common questions. I thought I heard some thunder. Okay, but one of the common questions that they would ask is, when did you first start having sex? And a lot of them, like most of them said like 15. Like most of the girls up there, they said they started having sex around 15. And that's why I think like 15 and 16 is like probably like the that's really the age I think most normal, well adjusted well-adjusted people start having sex, you know. I could be wrong, but I think to a certain extent, because look what he said. Well, look at what it says, well-adjusted. Right? Now, I kind of question that. I kind of question that. I mean, I'm just saying, especially when you look at a lot of the issues that young people deal with, as far as like engaging in sexual activity, I wouldn't necessarily say like well adjusted. I think, in a sense, it's almost like you've successfully conformed to the norm. I think because when you're that age, when you're 15, 16, 17, there is quite a bit of peer pressure to start having sex at that age. Like you're not, it's not cool to be a virgin when you're 16, at least amongst your peers. Like it's almost like this rush for everybody to start having sex, to kind of be included in what's considered cool. That's why I don't like really saying that having sex at that age necessarily makes you well adjusted. I think that you just adjusted to what is the norm, but not necessarily adjusted to what is most beneficial for you. Because again, I think when you look at all the whole phenomenon of like teenage pregnancy, STDs and toxic relationships, immature, like a lot of this shit, you know, I think is the result of people not really being mature enough to deal with the consequences of being sexually active. And I think that's why I would say, like I've said before, embracing my virginity was one of the best decisions I ever made. Because I think I think it's kind of fucked up how much pressure we're put under to be having sex when we're young and so immature, and even worse when we don't really understand the forces that we're dealing with when we're engaged in those types of activities. You know, I know it's kind of cliche now, but you know, people used to always say love is a drug, and I think that's absolutely true. And it's like when you're young and you're fooling around like that, you're kind of addicting yourself to that lust drug, and you're doing that all the while when you're not really mature or fully developed or understanding of what you're really getting into. 20. Look, this one is crazy though. Like I come on, 20, point of no return. That's crazy. If you haven't even sold your virginity to a whore yet, you are beyond saving. Like this is just straight up like meme territory. Like obviously, but come on now, that's ridiculous. 20, come on. That's not accurate. I don't think that's accurate. 20 point of no return? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I don't think it's really even serious until you're like 25. I would say like if you're 25 and you haven't like gone out of your way to be single, you haven't gone out of your way to be a virgin. I think that's not point of no return, but I think that's when it's like, okay, we might have an issue. You might have an issue at that point. Man, this setup looks so good. I'm just like, I feel so professional. Look at the lights. Oh God, I stepped my game up so much. Let me see. I think I can stop the. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Ooh. You see that? Oh man, I'm in control of my destiny. Oh God, what's like the best? Oh, let's see this. Yeah, I'm just, I'm just fucking feeling myself right now. Let me see. Mm. Oh, this might be the best one, actually. Um. Oh Lord, yeah, that's party time. That's party time right there. We'll go with the solid blue. We're in professional mode. But yeah, I think 25 is that's when it really starts to become like something like to speak of. Because the thing is, I think around 20 you could still be in college, and I think that's one of the best places to probably lose your virginity. I know my best friend, he didn't lose his virginity until like right after he went to college. 30, a wizard whose powers are unmatched even by the most cunning of sorcerers. The reward for ignoring horrors. A shame normals can't enjoy it with us. You know what? That's actually that's actually kind of true. That's actually, I mean, look, obviously when you turn 30 and you're a virgin, you don't get magical powers. But I think that if you can avoid, like, if you're not someone who's all been out of shape about it, I do think for a lot of guys it can be a benefit. I mean, you don't have to go to the extreme that I have. Obviously, you can have sex and even be in relationships and shit. But I think that at the very least, I think a more balanced way to do it is probably more in line with like the red pill way, so to speak, where it's like you're still dating and maybe and dating and having sex, but you're still primarily focused on yourself. I think that's the more balanced way. You don't have to go to the extreme that I did. Because you guys know, I never encourage you guys to embrace virginity and like never, never. Because I always felt like I was taking a risk by walking this path in the first place. That's why I never tried to preach in favor of like, yeah, you guys go your own way, fuck these hoes. Nah, I always wanted everybody to do what they thought was right for themselves. But I think the red pill way is probably the most balanced, to be honest. Just like still having those experiences, but prioritizing yourself and your own development as a man. Because I think that I think that one of the biggest problems with dating when you're so young, women can be so needy and high maintenance that they can eat up so much of your energy. They can eat up so much of your resources, and that their expectations can be so high. And I think it can get in the way of you like properly developing, because they're gonna want so much out of you. I always use my friend as an example, but he is the perfect example of exactly what I'm talking about here. Where it's like, he had a cute girl and all that shit, but it costs so much to maintain that relationship because she's young, cute, in her prime. She could trade you out for another nigga like it ain't nothing. So you gotta really slave for the pussy. A lot of guys out here are just slaving for the pussy, and I think that's why dating when you're a young man is just it's not always a good idea because you don't have the leverage or the power in the situation to really do what you need to fully develop as far as like your full potential, because she's gonna want you to to give her a certain amount of of resources, attention, whatever the case may be, right now. You know, she ain't about waiting and building with your ass. She wants you to give up shit now, and I think that's kind of the problem with it. And I think as a lot of times as guys, like we need time to develop. We need time to really establish ourselves. 50 plus, the wizard prolonged abstinence from mortal desires has granted him powers over both living and dead. Thus, only the eldest of wizards are able to become a wraith. Man, I think but 50, again, I don't think it's a difference between 50 and 40. I think 40, 50 is about the same. That's about the same. I'm gonna do my own virgin chart though. I'm gonna do my own virgin meter chart for sure. I'm gonna do my own virgin chart. It's because this shit right here is outdated. It's outdated, and it was probably made by a normie anyway. It's time for me to step up and make the official virgin age meter, like the official. This is kind of bullshit. If I do say so myself. Some of this damn cake. It's good. I still feel bad about eating on stream. This looks so professional, man. I'm just feeling this right now. Maybe this should be like the new podcast format. I like this. This is, and I got my little tie on too. That Kevin Samuels swag, not quite. You know, Kevin Samuels had the full suit, tailor made. But I think this right here. I like this. I really do. This is cool. I need to start doing this more often. Get a little dress shirt, different ties and shit. And you see I got it unbuttoned and like loose. So it still fits like my my unkempt, sloppy character. That's so nice. This is great. Why do you do podcast snippets? Is it completely done when you drop the snippets, or are you still working on it? It's completely done. I do it for two reasons. One, you're maximizing profits by breaking your content into smaller pieces, because people will watch typically the people who are going to watch the whole thing are going to watch it or not regardless. But before it comes out, you're getting the snippets, and so you're kind of inspired to like, oh, it's on the way, but I want to check this out, right? And so it's a way to get more AdSense profits out of it by breaking it up into pieces. And so some people might view maybe 1, 2, or all 3 of the snippets and the podcast. Like it's a way to get more views. And I mean, just being transparent here, because that's what a lot of other YouTubers do. They take their content and they'll break it into pieces sometimes just so they can get more. Like, you're getting more content out of the content that you already have. Like, just for example, you look at Fresh and Fit, right? They do their live streams with the girls and with the girls, and they're having the conversations, they're having fun, debating about male, female, dating relationships and all that shit, right? So they'll have the full stream, right? But they'll also take snippets out of like key moments, like moments that were really funny, moments that were controversial, moments where they were like maybe there were just 10 minutes where they had a great conversation or debate about a particular issue. So there'll be the full live stream for you to watch, but there's also snippets taken from it so that these specific moments that stand out might attract different people. You get more views, and then some people, they don't have the time to sift through like a whole 2, 3, 4 hour stream, and yet they might miss out on one of the best parts because they were skimming through it, or maybe just watched a little bit because they couldn't watch the whole thing. So I think there's a lot of value in taking a snippet out, like the best portions of a stream or a long video, and putting it out as solo content, because even the people who watch the podcast might not watch the whole thing and they might miss something. And so you take the best parts out of it and put it out there, and then it's there for people to see. And I think also it's another way to kind of to work the algorithm in your favor. So like, for example, I had the snippet where I was talking about Kevin Samuels, but the podcast, it wasn't about Kevin Samuels. That was just the news of the episode, right? So if I was going to attract people by discussing the Kevin Samuels death, I would have missed out on that because it was sandwiched between the whole stream. And so people who weren't searching for the podcast, but who were searching for people talking about Kevin Samuels, could potentially find my channel because I put the Kevin Samuels death snippet out like that as solo content, right? So it's also a way to make the algorithm work in your favor, because again, just the way the podcast is, it's just kind of it's different things within like a 2 to 3, 4 hour block. And so the overall topic might not be appealing to the average person, but if I take a certain part out of it that's more like appealing to a wider range of people, and then make it into a snippet, it can make the algorithm work in my favor. And then on top of that, just like I said, everybody ain't got time to sit through 3, 4 hours. So I think there's this value in putting out what I think are the best parts of the podcast, or at least just parts that stand out to me, where I might just go on an epic rant or something like that, and it's like, oh yeah. And I mean, and it's just something that most content creators do anyway. It's the way of the content creator world. It's just a very commonly used tactic to make your channel more efficient. So that's why we do it, And like I said, it doesn't hurt none. It does nothing but help. And then on top of that, it's like, once I start putting out the snippets, the full episode is on the way. So it's all good. It's all good. This chart was made by a 14-year-old chat. Yes, exactly. That's why I gotta make one, dude. Cause come on, dude. Somebody was on B and made this, and now it's legendary. It's law. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, this shit is so inaccurate, so bullshit. And I know it was made for funsies, but I could do a much better job. Oh yeah, Shinja. Yeah. Girls really out here looking at guys like hobbies or they nothing. Yeah, I mean, but look, man, we already know that's the way of the world. That's the way of the world right now. I think a lot of it is like what I said on the video, the Nightwall vlog, where I was talking about height. I think for a lot of girls, like, boyfriends are like accessories. It's like, it's something to show off. Like, having that tall, handsome, big dick, rich or established boyfriend is like having an iPhone or something. I think to a lot of girls, it's more about just having like that accessory type boyfriend. Like, look, I got the tall bad boy. Look at me. I got the iPhone. Yeah, do you love me yet? Yeah, but those aren't true snippets. You just take the entire segment. Flim, it does not matter. It does not matter. It's a snip. It's enough of a snippet. It don't matter. I mean, you're arguing semantics now. It doesn't matter. A snippet is a snippet. It's a snippet of the entire podcast. Like you guys know, most people know. Like, oh, what the hell a snippet is? It ain't got to be 5 minutes. It ain't got to be 10 minutes. It could, like when you talk about a damn 3 hour, 4 hour video, taking 30 minutes out of it, yeah, that's a snippet. That's a snippet compared to the overall length of the podcast. Especially especially like the last episode, because the snippets I did, the first one was of the school shooting, and that wasn't even the whole segment, the whole news segment. And then the part I did about the dynamics of men approaching women and shit. Again, that was just one part of that whole segment. So that literally was it literally was a snippet of a segment, because the part I put out was just about the article where the girl was talking about the guy that was giving his reasons for not approaching women. But that whole segment has so much more to it. I'm sipping some brandy for your birthday, Chad. Cheers. I'm sipping watered down Rockstar. I just feel some too. Oh boy. I don't want to be all sticky. Ah, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Man, this cake good as hell, bro. You go Mmm. Mmm. Damn. Fantastic. Hmm. Why make a snippet of comments though? Why would a random viewer stumbling across you care about that? I remember somebody said, "Oh, I just go to the podcast to read the comments." And I said, "Ah, I bet you he's not the only one." That's why I did that. And I think that's more so about like people who are subscribed to the channel. I just think it makes it a bit more convenient for them to see like my responses to comments, because I prefer to respond to comments on the podcast with my voice live on the air, not literally live, but so that's more so for the gang. That's more so for the people. So it just like, oh, he okay, this is, maybe he responded to one of my comments. Let me go click on this. I don't gotta go. I don't gotta go watch the podcast, watch that whole thing, or skip to the end to see it. Like it's right there for me. If that's all I want, it's there for you. There's a reason for everything. Chad, you need to get on that YouTube Shorts. That's where it's at now. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Ain't it like a TikTok ripoff though? I hit my second, I hit my second win through Shorts. I don't always understand what Huge Next is talking about. You need to get on that YouTube Shorts. That's where it's in. YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts. All right, Kim Osabi, but what should I do on YouTube Shorts? Give me some advice here. Give me some recommendations. If I am to do YouTube Shorts, what should I do? Ah, that hurt. I'm seeking the advice of the council, the Chad Marco fan roundtable. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Mm, 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 I'm sorry, I was thinking about this song I've been listening to all damn year. Snip good lyrics and nice locations. Basically low effort music videos. I thought about that too. I was like, if I had a TikTok, what could I do? That was one of the things I thought of too. Like just like maybe there's a certain part of the song where I could like do like a visual for it or something like that. That's not a bad idea though. Do Japanese pop dances. I can't I can't dance though. That's already out of the that's already out of the question. I can't dance. New generation, low attention span. This is true. This is true. Maybe gaming clips or unused beats, unreleased beat snippets. Make short music videos with your catchiest hooks. Do a series where you, God, Flim. Do a series where you knock on people's door and try to hand them off a physical CD of the Sickness mixtape. I think I think I'll pass. You know where I live at? I'll get shot or bitten by a pit bull within a week. I remember this lady got upset with me. I was on my bike, right? I was on my bike. I pull out of my yard. I go down the street, maybe like a few feet, and I end up stopping in front of one of my neighbor's yards. And like it was the house, like not next to mine, but the house next to the house next to mine. And I stopped on my bike to check my phone real quick before I was about to really go out to the store. And this lady come out and she like, who are you in front of my house? Why are you in front of my house? I'm like, lady, I'm your neighbor. I stay right there. I'm checking my phone, right? I mean, and mind you, I'm on my bike in the middle of the street. I just stopped real quick to check my phone, and she like, why are you in front of my house? And I'm like, lady, I'm your neighbor. I stay right, like I live, I live right. I think she was just fucking crazy though, but going to random black people's house, that was my neighbor, and look what happened. Imagine going in somebody's yard black with a mixtape. Oh God. Ugh. No, 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 no. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. People around here are fucking crazy. Let me tell you some crazy motherfuckers around here. It's a lady. It's a lady around here. Let me tell you. That bitch stank. This bitch stank. Like she smelled like year old dog and cat piss that's been sitting in a barrel in the Louisiana heat. Like this bitch thing. Like, and it's so bad. One time I went in the store, right? And I go to the candy aisle and I'm like, Like I smell that stinking bitch, but I don't see her. Like I know that scent. I was like, that's that stinking bitch, but she not here. I'm looking. I'm like, where's she at? And I'm in the store and I see her way on the other side of the store, but that shit blew my mind because I was like, I ain't never seen nobody that was so stinking that like it left like a lingering trail wherever they went. Like I didn't even see her and I knew she was in the store because I smelled that hot dog piss smell. And then lo and behold, she was in the store on the way on the other side and shit. I was like, that bitch fucking stink, goddamn. And then and then I see her the other day when I'm driving and she walked down the street. She had on like these like these pink cloth pants or something. And like the whole butt part was like brown. Like she just been shitting on herself. But that's what I'm saying. Like we got some weirdos around here, bro. They got some weird people around here. I mean, I'm weird too, but at least I'm peaceful. I ain't out here smelling like dog piss. Is it filth or some sort of cologne or it's filth? It's dog piss. You smell like fucking dog piss. That bitch, that bitch stink. That bitch stink. I think something wrong with her though, like mentally, because I saw her walking down. Like I said, her pants looked like she just straight shitted on herself. Her pants, it was like they were pink, but the butt part was like stained brown, like all over. Like she just shitted on herself and just with no regard for tissue or or anything. So I don't know, but we got some weirdos around here, man. We got some weirdos. Got crackheads running around begging for money every day and shit like that. That's some weirdo us, oh man. And then there's like an adult daycare center up the street for like slow people, and some of them just seem like dangerous for lack of a better term. Some of the motherfuckers seem kind of dangerous. So it's some weirdos out here, man. You gotta be careful. And then you got the whole gang element too, like gang bangers and shit. Like it's craziness. Used to work at a warehouse with a lot of Indian engineers. Them motherfuckers stink, stink. I've heard about the Indians smelling like curry and whatnot. I thought maybe people were exaggerating, but now I don't know. I've always heard that people talking about Indians smelling like curry. I don't know though. What the hell? I mean, if they're engineers, you would think they would know something about hygiene. But I keep hearing about this damn Indian smell thing. Now it's got me kind of worried. Is it the food that they eat, or is it like a culture thing, or do they just have like a naturally offensive scent? Because I know white people have a smell. White people have a smell for sure, but it's not like a stank. It's just like it's almost like when you smell a dog, but not like a stinking dog. Like a dog has a scent, but it's not necessarily a bad scent. It's just like, oh, this is a dog. This is just it's dog smell. Like the corn chip smell on their paws and stuff like that. It's a natural scent. White people have that. Like I don't know what it is, but it's like a natural white people scent, and it's like it's not like an eel. It's just like, oh, white person smell. So maybe Indians have that, but it's just like worse. And maybe black people have a unique scent. I probably don't notice it though because I'm black. Well, I'm kind of disappointed. So before I got on stream, I ordered a pizza and they never came. I'm not surprised though. The Domino's in my city, they suck. They suck ass. I ordered a pizza and they never came. I ordered it like right before I got on stream, so that was like 2 hours and 30 minutes ago. So that's a done deal. But the good thing about it, I got a coupon for a free pizza when I placed the order. So since they didn't come, obviously I'm not paying for it, but I still got a coupon for a free pizza. So damn, it's like it all worked out in the end. Goddamn Domino's. You know the worst thing about it though is like there's a tracker to see the progress of the order, like when it's being made and like how long before they bring it to you, and it says it was completed, and it's like nobody ever showed up. Like I still got my money. Nobody ever showed up, but it say that the transaction was completed. Look, maybe they took it somewhere else and somebody just paid for it. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe yeah. Maybe somebody was like, "Oh, I'll take it." Shit, that'd be funny as hell. Like, oh yeah, I'm Chad Marco. Yeah, damn, you bastards. I was hungry too. I can't eat cake all goddamn night. I'll try, but I can't eat cake all night. Mm. Oh, wait a minute. You guys are talking too much. I've seen people's musty aroma rays. I ain't never seen that, but it's man, you gotta watch your hygiene for sure. You gotta watch. You gotta be careful. I know I might look a little unkempt, but I shower like twice a day. I brush my teeth like twice. Really, I brush my teeth after every meal. Um, I deodorant. You know, I'm into personal hygiene. I definitely take care of that. But I want to get into like colognes. One thing that I kind of liked about Kevin Samuels was how he kind of he really promoted like the your smell game, like smelling good, wearing colognes and shit. And that's something that I want to get into. I bought a bottle of cologne, but I don't put it on a lot. Like it's hard to get into the habit of putting it on every day, But that's something that I really want to get into, like the habit of wearing like colognes, because I know that like a lot, like even I notice like when guys have on like a good smelling cologne that's not really like not like overly in your face, but just something's like smells good. It's like damn, like I kind of want that. It's kind of like if you see a nice pair of shoes, it's like yeah, like I'm trying to get those. Like scents too, man. Like smell like colognes and shit. Like that's very cool. I want to get into that myself, but I think like I bought I bought some, but I don't like the smell doesn't really impress me. I think I was a little bit too cheap. I got like some cheap $20 cologne off Amazon, and I was like, it's all right, but it ain't nothing like what I smell like out in the world and shit like that. I want something that's just like, damn, he smell good. Not even necessarily for the ladies, but just like you know, just so people can when they're around you, it's like, oh, this guy smell good. Same thing with my room. I want Like when my friends come over, I want, yeah, I don't want it to smell like corn chips and shit. Yo, it's your birthday today. Yep, June 23rd. 30 years old, officially a wizard. I got the wizard achievement finally. I worked so hard for it. I sacrificed so much. I I love this chart here though. It's just it's really setting the vibe. I can't even lie. Make it a little bit smaller though. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Welcome to the Chad Marco Show. I'm the professional host here. You think we smell? Let me tell you about your fucking. Oh yeah, nah. I know. I've heard some people say that black people have a unique scent too. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not trying to start a fucking race war here though. I'm not because one, I've never really been around Indians like that, so I don't know. It's just to me it's hearsay, but I do know white people have a. It's definitely a white people sin. Imagine having sex with a white girl and smelling that the white. Oh god. Oh god, bro. If I ever fuck a white girl, bro, like I'm gonna be looking for that white people smell, bro. I'm like, does she smell like white? Oh god, it's crazy. Domino's, nah, Papa John's or Death. I like Domino's. I'm sure Papa John's is probably cool. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll maybe I'll check it out or something. But um, I'm definitely a fan of Domino's, especially the pan pizza in particular. I think their regular pizza is kind of meh, but the pan pizza, woo, yeah, man, that shit's good. I always get the beef and cheese pizza. What time does Cookout close? I think they open like 4 o'clock, ain't they? Man, inflation is a bitch. Cookout used to have $1 menu. Now they got a $2 menu. The Dollar Tree went from the Dollar Tree to the $1.25 tree, and now they selling stuff for like $3 and $5 in there too. I guess they figured since we not the Dollar Tree anymore, we might as well just sell stuff that's not even close to $1. Mm, damn, like I'm in the mood for some fast food, but it's 1 in the morning. Like I don't think I'll pull this off. I might have to settle. I might have to settle for what's in the kitchen, but I'm definitely in the mood for some fast food. I might just wait till the morning and go to McDonald's and just get like five chicken biscuits or something. Just go nuts. But damn, the chicken biscuits like $2 now. There's a place called Express Lube by by Cookout and Krispy Kreme. Cookout. Cookout is still open. It closes at 3 a.m. Oh boy. I can't even lie. That's tempting, dog. That's kind of tempting. Oh boy. Mm. Mm. But right, man, riding around in my city at 3 in the morning. I don't know. I don't know. especially a cookout. Oh, boy. Last time I went there, they had a damn security guard out there. Cookout is like it's a fast food place, but it's like it's the go to fast food place for like after people are getting out of like the club and shit like that, because it's open so late. It's open till like 3 and 4 in the morning. So that's where a lot of people would go like after the club to get some fast food and shit like that. So I'm not gonna say like it's dangerous, but you know you should be careful. You should be careful going there. You should definitely be careful going there. But that's tempting. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Cause that Domino's let me down again. Fuck them niggas. Cheese pizza, Chad. Hey, come on, man. Hey, stop. Kind of sucks that the owner is racist, but fuck it. What you talking about? The owner of Papa John's, is he racist? Uh, I don't really understand racism. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand racism. I mean, I can see how you could recognize that certain races like do things differently, right? I mean, look, the classic 13% of the population, but 50% of how like okay, yeah, like, but still, but still, I mean, you got to at least recognize that you know there are good and bad people of every race. I don't see how you could just uh, I don't see how you could just hate everyone of a particular race or want feel the need to discriminate against them just because of some of them being absolute criminal criminal degenerates or whatever reason you have for hating them. I don't understand that. But of course, I'm black. How didn't white people invent racism? That's a joke. I don't know. White people invented racism. Who invented racism? Who started this whole shit? We'd probably be surprised, to be honest. White people get a bad rap for slavery and racist shit. I remember, I don't know if you guys heard of him, but it's a guy named Stephen Molyneux who had a philosophy channel on YouTube. He got banned from YouTube. Now he's all over the place. But I remember I watched one of his videos where he was talking about how white people are kind of white people are always guilted for their involvement in slavery, but people don't talk about other races' involvement in slavery. In particular, the Arabics and how they treated their black slaves. Like they would just like I forgot the specifics of what he was talking about, but I remember he was talking like they had way more black slaves than white people, and they were way more brutal. Like they would like you were getting castrated like that. It was like off the rip, dick and balls cut off. Like they won't play him. But we always talk about what white people did to black people, but we don't talk about the other shit, you know. But that's what I always liked about his channel, because he always revealed like a lot of truths that the mainstream media don't really talk about. You know, if you listen to what you learn in school and what the media tells you, you would think white people were the only ones who were ever involved in slavery. But then when you really look into it, it's like damn near every race was involved in the enslavement of other human beings in one way or another. How did we get on this topic? It's my birthday. Fuck that shit. Tracker, dude, stop. It is a secure place. White people smell. Old library black people smell. Family Dollar cocoa butter. Wait, Family Dollar cocoa butter. I get it. Yeah. Hispanic smell chopped onions. Indian people smell curry. Asian people smell noodles. I get the Family Dollar cocoa butter because you know. But me, like my lotion smells good. I got some Malibu hemp lotion. That shit is it's creamy. It's not too watery. It's not too thick. It's nice and creamy. It's got a nice scent, but I don't like lotions with a strong scent. But this one's got like that, like the perfect amount of like just it's lotion, but it's got a nice little scent to it. But you know, I had to glow up, get off that damn Dollar Tree cocoa butter lotion. But that's what we all grew up on: cocoa butter lotion and Tussie deodorant. My pizza didn't come, so I'll have cake. Dude, come on. You got pearly whites, man. No homo. Hang on. Hey, you know what's funny? I was in McDonald's and the guy at the cash register was like, what did he say? He said you got nice teeth or your teeth are so white, and I was like, oh, thank you. And I don't know, maybe he was gay and he was trying to, he was trying to get in my butthole, but that was a really nice compliment. But probably it's probably because I brush my teeth so much. When you experience a toothache, let me tell you, it changes your whole life. Oh man, never if you can avoid it, never have a toothache. Oh my god, the torture, it's torture, it's torture. What? What? A toothache is the worst. Oh my god. Mm, mm. It's so bad. It's just it's a throbbing pain, and it's like every other second. It's just like pain, 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 pain. And this is all day. It's all day. And it's all up in your shit too. It's all up in your jaw and your head. It's just pain, 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 pain. Oh, miserable. And it's like the whole time, everything you do is just trying to lessen the pain. Like you online looking up home remedies and shit. You going through Orajel like crazy. You putting salt in water and swishing it around. It's man taking like taking pain medicine, fucking naproxen and all that shit. It's so bad. It's like your whole life becomes just how do I reduce this pain? But essentially, a toothache most of the time is like it's inflammation in your in the nerves or the gum area. What I found worked best for me was ice cold water. Like I would just keep ice cold water in my mouth, and that kept the inflammation down. It still hurt like a bitch, but it probably reduced the pain by at least about 20% or so. But that was the only like home remedy that worked for me. Ice cold water. I mean, I went through so many ice cubes. Like I had to keep ice cubes in rotation, bro. Like I had to keep refilling the ice trays, and it was crazy, bro. Oh man, but that shit changed my life. I brushed my teeth. Oh man. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh boy. Like, look, this this is my current toothpaste collection. I don't play, bro. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Fuck that shit. I don't play. That shit is torture. It changed my life. Oh. Woo. Here's my Malibu CBD lotion. Nah. Malibu hemp lotion. You gotta get yourself some hemp lotion. For all my black brothers out there, get some hemp lotion. Hemp lotion. They got different brands. I think one of them is called Hemp Z, like hemp and then Z. This is hemp Malibu moisturizer, but get you some hemp. Like you know how you get out of the shower and your skin's all dry. Just need some lotion. Ah, ah. Mm. It's silky smooth, man. Mm. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I put some in my hair too. I put some in my hair just to give it a little sheen and shine. Hmm. How did I manage to stay a virgin with such a handsome face like this? Come on. Ah, maybe looks don't matter that much because I'm a handsome devil. Sex with white girl couldn't be me. Each race has different smells here in Australia. It's very noticeable in Sydney. How do the Aboriginals smell? I say that with all due respect. You've never had Papa John's, the prime. I think I have. I think I have, but not a lot. I think I might have had it like once or twice, like years ago with a friend or something like that. But not enough to be like to put like my stamp on it. Like, oh yeah, Papa John's, man, that's my shit. Oh, okay. I think there's a storm brewing, and I keep hearing like light thunder. Them Grubhub motherfuckers take a tip straight out of your order with their mouths. Let me eat a French fry real quick. Let me eat a maybe I ought to start doing some door dashing though. Every race has natural pheromones. Legit, look it up. And for Indians, it's a religious reasons for the smell. All right, let me do something real quick. Now that you said that, I'm gonna just type it in. I'm gonna just keep it a buck and type it in. I ain't even gonna play games about this shit right now, bro. I'm I say this with all due respect. Why do Indians stink? We about to find out right now. So people from India use lots of spices, and people from other Southeast Asian countries use a lot of garlic, which has lots of health benefits. However, there is one problem. The body odor due to consumption of these foods becomes strong. Some students do not change their shirts daily. The email continues. Is India a smelly country? We not only spit everywhere, we piss everywhere, we defecate wherever and dump our garbage anywhere. India is easily the most dirty, unhygienic, and filthy country in the world. Picking up from here, our prime minister had launched the Swash Bharat campaign to clean up India. People, I'm reading off of Google. I'm not. This isn't my opinion. I don't know not one Indian person. I've never smelled an Indian. I'm just reading what I'm seeing on Google. Does Indian food give you body odor? Curry and cumin. The smells of spices such as curry and cumin can turn a bland meal into a savory dish. but it can also wreak havoc on your body's natural odor, remaining in your pores for days. Oh, how do you get rid of Indian smell? To remove a lingering curry odor, try making a cleaning spray with white vinegar. First, combine 1 cup of water and 2 tablespoons of white vinegar in a spray bottle. Spray everything in the room, including the walls, cabinets, carpets. Oh, God. There's some poor Indian guy out there right now just spraying himself with vinegar. Then one post says that it has something to do with the incense they burn in their house. There is a lot on this topic. There's a lot. Like you can't even be mad at me. Just Google why do Indians stink, and it's like it's a whole like it's a whole thing in of itself. Like this isn't just like some 4chan meme or something. Like this is like a legitimate issue. Wow. That's crazy as fuck. That's some good ass lotion. Look how it just brought the chocolateness out of my skin. God damn. Okay. Do 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 do. I have to wage slave instead of watching Chad stream. Happy birthday, bro! Happy birthday to me, and I love you, Sage Kunai. I start work at noon, but I gotta admit, being up now is pushing it. Yeah, I go to work at I'm leaving at 7:20 in the morning, so I'm probably just gonna be up all night though. I'm too amped up, and I'm on this watered down rock star. So I'll probably be up all. If I don't go to cookout in a little bit, I'll just go to McDonald's in the morning and then go to work. But yeah, I go to. Usually I leave at 7. I go at about 7:20 or so. I go at about 7:20, and then we'll be out of there by at least like 9 o'clock or so. So yeah, once like let me see. So basically my hours is like 7:30 to 9. I come back home, and then at 1 o'clock or about 1:30 I go to the warehouse and I come back. So it's kind of strange hours because I gotta leave in the morning, come back home for a few hours, then leave in the afternoon, then I'm back for the rest of the day. And it's hard to stick to a solid sleeping schedule, like that. But well, it's whatever. Mm-mm. Do 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 do. Criminals make up less than 1% of the population. Tribalism has existed since the beginning of man. I mean, look, that's a neat stat, but what happens when you break it down by race? that's the conversation we were having. Damn, I remember Steph. Is it Steven or Stephen Molyneux? Yeah, yeah. He had a lot of good content. But unfortunately, he got banned from YouTube, and it's like it really fucked him up. Like his platform just hasn't been the same since. It's like for all the shit that we might give YouTube with their policies and whatnot, it's the place to be. And it's like if you can't operate on these major social media platforms like YouTube and Twitter, it's gonna be hard for you. Like I'm trying to get more into like branching out into like Odyssey and BitChute and shit, but it doesn't hold a candle to YouTube. Maybe if we just put more effort into like if people really put more effort into uh making those places more active, then yeah. But it's hard to, man. I mean, it's amazing when you look at how big his audience was. He had a huge audience, millions on millions of views, millions of comments, and then they wiped it. And I'm sure he kept a lot of his content like backed up or whatever. but that's not the point. Like you're not where the people are, and it's amazing how many people won't even like follow you to where you end up at if should you get banned off YouTube. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but I mean, he's still doing his thing, but it's not on the same level. Like he was, I mean, his channel was fantastic. It was fantastic, but he hasn't been able to generate the same kind of interest since he's been banned. You know, same thing happened to Donald Trump when he got kicked off Twitter. It was like that I mean that had a big effect on his ability to communicate with the masses, and he didn't have these tweets going viral all the time anymore. Alex Jones got banned off YouTube, and I think Alex Jones is still doing good though. I think he's still I think he did a good job of like reestablishing himself on his own website and whatnot, but it ain't always it ain't always gonna work out for you. I heard the Arab slavers cut the Africans, yeah, cut their dicks off, yeah, castrated them like instantly. It's like, oh yeah, no dick. And then it's crazy. Like we always think about what white people did, and then it's like when you hear about that, it's like, whoa, like why don't we talk about these things? And even crazier, like again, not trying to start shit, but shit, these are the people who own the different like bodegas and corner stores in our neighborhoods selling nothing but junk food, alcohol, blunt wraps and shit, condoms. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. I hate to even think about shit like that, to be honest. Like I don't even want to watch something like the buck breaking the movie. Like I don't even like think like I don't like watching like slavery movies and shit. I really don't. Like it's such a bad vibe. I hate to even think about like the state my people used to be in, not just in America but in other places too. It's really such a bad vibe. Teeth so white they're about to commit a hate crime. For me, it's ibuprofen and aspirin at the same time. I'd be afraid to mix them up like that though. These goddamn cheap over the counter pain medicines. Kratom has always been my go-to painkiller. Kratom, what the hell is Kratom? In us, the Aboriginals, for the most part, not all, but 70% I've personally met are very dirty and smell bad and drank and smoke way too much. A lot meth or alas, meth hit the Abo community hard. Oh yeah, that meth shit have fuck you up. It's a guy within like our friend circle who was like, he said he smoked crack as a science experiment. He said he smoked crack as a science experiment. I was like, God damn, like niggas still doing that shit. I don't think he got addicted or anything, but still. For somebody, this is a smart dude too. He was like, yeah, I smoke crack as a science experiment. uh, Thoughts on capybaras? They're very friendly, comfy animals. Let me see if I can find some. Now you got me thinking about capybaras. See if I can find some capybara. Hmm. Don't capybara images just soothe the soul? They really just look like big ass rat dogs, though. like a big ass rat dog, a big ass rat dog. But they're so chill. And you're always seeing like these pictures and posts that's like, oh, look at this capybara who befriended a damn lion or some shit. Uh, oh God, they're cool animals, but it's really weird too because they do look like an oversized rodent, like almost like a science experiment. Like somebody just like took a mouse or something or a hamster and just like supercharged them. It's crazy. Oh Lord. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that damn thing. That, you cannot tell. That look like a mutant hamster, bro. That shit look like a damn mutant hamster, dude. That dog is like, what the? And he like, I better not try this nigga. Oh God, yeah. But definitely a chill animal of patrician. Is that the word patrician taste? Much like the orangutan. Let's go back to monkey. Mm, yeah, this works. This works for me. You guys want to see my porn collection? No, I can't do that. Woo, boy. How to get banned from YouTube in 5.3 seconds flat. Boy, let me tell you. Let me tell you, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, ooh, ooh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm looking at my B folder right now. Oh, let me show you guys my wife real quick. Show you guys my wife. Here's my wife. Naomi Osaka. Yeah, she's what I would call a cute ugly girl. Cute ugly or ugly cute? I forgot which one would she be? A cute ugly? Yeah, she a cute ugly girl. I love them cute ugly girls, bro. But you see, she this is a good example of what guys say. You know, all girls really got to do is not be fat. You know, because Naomi Osaka, she kind of, her face ain't the best, but she's in good shape. You know, You wouldn't mind having a girl like that. I mean, her face is a little unfortunate, but you wouldn't mind. I think a lot of girls they just make the mistake of gaining too much weight. A lot of girls can at least have this if they just don't get fat. Is what I'm saying. You can at least have that, and guys would be like, huh, yeah. I mean, it really is true what they say. Just don't be fat. It's so. I'm just going through my B folder right now. I got a lot of random stuff I can kind of talk about. Oh boy. And some things I can't post. I can't bring up here. Oh. Oh boy. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite edits here, bro. This shit is funny as hell, dog. Oh god, yeah. I wonder if anybody knows where that's from. That's funny as fuck. Ah, hop out to the after party. Ah, swap to gaming, more exploring San Andreas. I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about. I was thinking about maybe playing some gaming or something, playing some games, but I can't lie. That last Streets of Rage 4 stream, it's got me feeling. That's the game I've been wanting to play because I failed to achieve my goal of completing the game without using the continue. So that's my new challenge. I'm going to bed. Happy birthday from the Hugenets crew. See ya. Have a nice sleep, my friend. He keeps pictures of women on his computer. I got a little bit more than that. Oh man. Mm-mm. My B folder is so random. It's like it's. Uh, my B folder is the most random thing in the world. Like, watch this. You will never guess what I'm gonna pull up now. You'll never guess. You'll never guess. Guess. You won't. The Bad Boy Pistons. Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman of the late 80s and early 90s. That's what it means to have a B folder. Let's go random again. No. You'll never guess. You'll never guess. Guess. You can't. Impossible. Childish Gambino twerking. I mean twerking. What's it called? Crumping? Yeah. Oh boy. Come on now. That's what a B folder is all about. I wish I could dance like that. Oh god, if I could post, if I could bring up some X-rated stuff, I could really show you some things. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to my to the OG real quick. The OG. My virginity is safe. That's like my whole life right there. Beat folder. It's a B folder. I got a beat folder, but this is a B folder. You guys don't have a folder of random images. You never know when you might need. You never know when you might need something like this. You guys, this is a classic a classic a classic thing to have. You gotta have a B folder. What are you talking about? A B folder is just a folder of random images that caught your attention. That's all it is, you know. You never know when you might need it. That's the thing about it is, but it gets pretty random. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. Mm-hmm. oh, oh boy, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. Oh my god, yo. Oh god. Should I even I'll do it. I'll do it. Against my better judgment, I'll do it. Now isn't this amazing? Here you have three young men, all speed runners on the same couch, and they all ended up becoming young ladies at some point. It just, I mean, this is poetry right here, right? This is poetry. I love this. Oh God, how does this happen? What is it about speed running? I don't know. All right, let me do one more. Let me do. This could be a segment. This could be a segment right here. This could be a whole segment. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. What are you talking about? Oh, we can't do that either. Ooh, that's a little dark. Mm-hmm. Oh God, yeah, nah, leave that alone. Leave that alone. We don't. Oh. Mm. Mm. The queen herself, Mei Lee. Oh man, I'm sure everybody here has seen the video, right? We've all seen the video, right? Like, I'm not the only one here. I'm not the only one here who's seen this, right? Women suck out your life energy with sex. Yes, this is true. Be very careful, even with your masturbation. Be very careful and conservative. 2,331 items totaling 9.2 gigabytes, including WebMs I got off WorkSafe gift. I should probably be there instead of regular gift. Let me see how many I got in mind though. Let me see. Cause now you got me curious. Well, actually, I have two folders. I got another one. I think on my hard drive. So this the one on this laptop isn't even like my main one. This is just like recent things that I've saved. But I got a much bigger one on another one on another hard drive. I don't know. It won't tell me how many I got though. For shame. For shame. Knock him through the window. Hit him like I'm sitting on. You should see me when I dash. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. It's for the gang. Daigo Umahara the Beast. Never let anyone defeat you. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure he's been defeated before. But I'll take that to heart. We're gonna leave that up. I'm assuming you're referring to a job. Oh no! What a job! A job. So you don't know. Oh man. Nah. Not a job, my friend. Not a It's a porno, but not a Japanese one. I figured everybody knew about Mei Lee though. Mei Lee got popular because she did a facial abuse scene right after she turned 18 and they fucked her up. Like they put her through the ringer. And the whole reason why she started doing porn was to get back at her dad or something like that. And so it was more like, of course, there were a lot of girls who did facial abuse scenes, but her case was just kind of different because she was like freshly 18, and the reasoning, yeah, mainly the reasoning for her doing it was her dad. Her dad, she had an issue with her dad or something like that. She's a 4chan legend. You need to play at least one of your tracks before the stream can be complete. Yeah, but I don't know what do I want to play. I know you need a love like mine, someone to keep you satisfied forever and ever. I know. I want you know. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah. You know what song I'll play? You'll never guess it. I'll give you guys one. I'll give you guys one. One of my favorites. One of my favorites for sure. Without a doubt. Oh great. Well, we had technical difficulties here. Oh shit. Look at how to make it move. Oh man. Ah. All right, shut up. Ah. Oh boy. Yeah. That's that's the Chad Marco track of the night. Oh bye. I gotta make more songs like that. I gotta make I gotta make more like coom songs because I'm very good at it. You know the thing is, I can't really talk about getting bitches. I mean I could, right? But you guys know I don't get pussy. But I can make coom songs. I can make songs about porn and shit. I can do that expertly. That's no problem at all. That is no issue for me. Ah. What anime did you get the audio clips from for Opie? I don't know. I forgot. I really forgot. I was just looking for shit. I was looking for. I was on YouTube like looking for just something. Like I didn't want to just put like a random Japanese just rap random anime in it. So it was definitely something where like they were talking about breast or sex or something like that. But I just forgot. I really forgot because it took a while to find the right thing because I wanted it to be relevant to the song. So it wasn't just random Japanese talking. It was actually from like a maybe a hentai ova or something like that. But I forgot. It was long. It was long ago now. Happy birthday! Yeah. Okay, guys, that was the Chad Marco birthday stream. Let me get her out of here. That was the chat. Oh shit. That was the Chad Marco birthday stream. I'm glad you guys took some time to hang out with me to celebrate this joyous occasion. I'll be back Friday night with a video game stream for you guys. We're gonna have some fun. I'm going to get something to eat because I'm hungry as fuck. But I'll be seeing you